Well, that's a Sirenic scale that we just managed to get from Quintus. So, I don't know how many I'm in. 12 kills, I think. I could be wrong. I believe it's 12 kills in Quintus. Another 38 keys to go. Hopefully we can get the signet. Alright, so another Sirenic scale that we've got just before the end of the first trip, which isn't too bad. Rather have more, considering that the amount of kills that I've done, I should actually have more. Like if it's 1 out of 8, you should get 10 every 80 kills, but well, I know that's not how it works in game theory, but yeah, it's like I said before, the drop rate of it being 1 out of 8 might be true, but the actual chances of you actually getting them compared to everything else is like 1 out of 15 to 1 out of 20 for a scale. And of course we got a third scale on the last kill. So we managed to get 3 scales that trip. So apparently if you complain about not getting drops, a certain drop, you'll get that certain drop apparently. Which is weird. But yeah, that's trip number 1 to Quintus done, so time to do trip number 2. Well, that's another Sirenic scale that we managed to get again. That's our 4th Sirenic scale just from Quintus alone. So apparently we're getting more of them now. I wonder if we can get that elusive signet. Not from this skill, but maybe from another one. Oh, that's the second trip done. Still no signet, so now we're going to be doing the last 11 keys that we have for Quintus. And just hope that we can get his signet. I didn't record it or mention it, but in yesterday's video, I did hit 5800 kill count. Well, I say 5800, it's 58,800 kill count is what I hit. And it came up as a milestone. So currently we're sitting at 58,866 kills. So very, very, very close to being able to prestige legions now, which is nice. But yeah, if I get anything, I'll be back. Well, I don't believe we're getting the Quintus signet either. So I got a feeling I'm going to have to come back to Quintus later on to try and get it. That was the last kill? Yeah. So, last kill of Quintus, didn't get anything. So yeah, it looks like we're going to have to come back to Quintus as well as Quartus now. So, double the fun, I guess. So now we just have 50 Sextus to do, and hopefully try and get Sextus this time. Well, that's our first Sirenic scale from Sextus. Just before the first trip finishes, we managed to pick up a scale. That's what, number 5 I think? How much are these now? 360k. Pretty cheap then. Oh, and would you look at that? We also got the signet and another scale on top. Nice. Alright, so that means then all we've got left is Quartus and Quintus to finish off, so time to sell the keys that I've got left from the other bosses and buy some more Quintus and Quartus and do them. And we get Quartus. And it was actually kind of ironic as well because just before Quartus died I did 420 damage. And I was like 420 blaze it for the signet. It's like, yep. So yeah, now we just got Quintus left. Hopefully it doesn't take long. And the first kill back at Quintus, we get another Sirenic scale. So slowly getting more scales than anything else apparently. But do we get the signet? That's the ultimate question. Nope. And that is Quintus signet. So now we're finished with our beautiful Ascension crossbow. So now what we've got to do is make it and then sell it and then see how much profit we made off of it. So I'll be back once I'll just show you guys how you make it. Although I think most people already know how to make one, but just in case people don't. So once you have all signets, all 6 signets, you also need a dragon crossbow to make it. And then once you've done that, you go down to Ooglog. And then once you're at Ooglog, you just go over to the northwest and you talk to Osseous to create crossbow. So you can turn it into a main hand. And then if you wanted to make an offhand instead, you'd need another 100 ascension shards, and then you just use the crossbow on him, and then he'll make it into an offhand for you instead of a main hand. But yeah, I'm going to quickly sell all this and figure out how much we made on that crossbow, so I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so I've just worked it out, and in total, this ascension crossbow cost me 56.4 mil, and that's including all of the, I forgot what it's called. Oh yeah, all the keys I used, as well as the dragon crossbow I used. So that all worked out to be 56.4 mil. And then the crossbow sold for 165. So if we do a bit of quick maths, it's something like, I don't know, let me just use a calculator real quick. 165 divided by, did I say 54? I think so. No, I did that wrong. 165 take away 54. So we made about 111 mil from that crossbow, which is nice. Probably made a bit more money if we was to add in the Sirenic scales. I seem to forgot that I had them, so probably close to 115, I think. So yeah, that was actually a nice crossbow make. It's put my cash stack up, and my kill count is currently 58,908, so we are very, very close to 59,000. But yeah, I'm gonna stop doing legions for the time being and try and figure out what I want to do next. Alrighty, so we got another next reaper task. Gotta do 18 of these, so let's hope that we get some. The first drop is just magic logs, and I've got to buy more armored up pages and some more body runes for my disruption shield. So we've got magic logs on the 3rd kill. I'm not going to record every single drop that I get, only like every couple or so kills I think. But yeah, we've just got magic logs from that kill. I should get a unique from this reaper task because I've got 18 to kill, but I'm not too sure. Could get some out, might not get out, could get multiple things, never know really. Yeah, carry on with the grind I guess. Okay, so we just got bruised, but we also got rare drop table of a dragon tooth and not a dragon tooth, a tooth half of a key and a dragon helm. Been quite a few kills since I last had a RDT drop there. Can't remember how many, but it's definitely been a while. Well, our first somewhat of a unique next is some onyx bolts, which is okay. I mean, I haven't recorded like the past few kills because I just have not been getting anything. It's just been either stone spirits or torso sea, so I haven't bothered recording. But if I get anything interesting, then obviously I'll record. Just gotta wait and find out. Yay! 12 gloves! That's my second ever pair of 12 gloves as well. 29.6 mil. Wow. That's my second pair of 12 gloves I've ever had. We're going to my log. Yeah, second pair. I remember the first pair was for me getting title. So like 2,000 kills later, we finally get another pair. Talk about bad RNG for certain drops. Oh, and we get back-to-back gloves. The fuck? What the hell? Oh, that is fucking hilarious. That is absolutely hilarious how I get back-to-back gloves. That is nice though, I can't really complain with that. Well, we're coming on the last kill of next for our Reaper task. Not exactly sure what I'm going to do next. Just go with the fly, I guess. And grab my toasters for the final one. It's not too bad. So 124 Reaper points we are on now. So from that Reaper task we had 2 Tova gloves, which is pretty nice if I do say so myself. So we got, I think it was a Night Sports drop, Giant Hide drop, and then both the Tova gloves. So yeah, can't complain on that. But I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do next, and then I'll be back whenever I'm doing something.